Right, hey, we're back playing transit vans. So, quick recap. Turd, no windows, no rust. She's just an absolute gem. I have my daughter Savannah here today to do the key. So it's a standard car, so it's still got mint door trims and that. I didn't see this seat was that bad before, but oh well, it is. Yeah, so Savannah's going to do the key for us today and turn it over while I try and do the carby. I did come, I just had to go feed my friend's dog, so I sprayed some WD on all these linkages. So I'm going to try and free them up so the throttle works. Try and maybe even try and take that, oh that's right, I needed the spanner for that, didn't I? Yeah, get some fuel into it and we'll pull the dizzy cap off and we will check for the points. So I might have to go get some sandpaper and we'll go from there. But I've got a little bit of fuel left in my bottle and I wouldn't mind to get it to run. And then from there, I've got the forklift there to lift the front up. We're going to take these wheels off and try and put some air in them or do something with them so it will roll easier. That one's off the bead and go from there. One thing I did notice, I've got a late model transit van over there and I think that the late model 15-inch wheels look to be the same stud pattern, so yeah, might be able to utilise those. A lot easier to get 15-inch tyres than 14s, but I've probably got some. Anyway, stop rambling, try and get this to run. Here we go. Righto, so what we've done is gone through, we've freed up the throttle, so it says you got the bracket there that comes through. Savannah will press on it now. See how that, and it's returning in that now. So press on a few times, so that's all good now. And up here is returning as well, like it returns pretty much all the way back. It's still a bit sticky, but it will be for a bit. We can get to this now, but what I'm going to do first, what we'll do first is we'll pull the dizzy cap off now, and we will see what's going on in there. We might have to clean the points out, because it did fire that first time for us, remember? But then, yeah, first thing you do, always check to make sure that pin's there. That looks pretty clean in there, which is good. Right, so we'll just sit that to the side somehow, like that. And let's have a quick look in here. So that's your rotor button, which isn't cracked or shot. It's fairly worn though, see that divot there's very worn, but that's not going to worry us. And then, do you want to just, I'll get you to turn this over, Savannah, and we will look for spark. Righto mate, hit that key. Stop. Go again. Stop. That just sparked. Did you guys see that? Just at the end it started to spark. So I'm going to go up and get some sandpaper so we can just quickly clean those points and then yeah, come back and see if she'll run for us. Righto, so grab some sandpaper, and before there's any tears, yes I know you shouldn't sandpaper points, but what else am I going to do? Where do you even buy points these days? But I just put it in between the two and just give it an in and out like that. It'll just cleans off any oily residue and stuff like that to make them spark. Okay, so we've cleaned them and Savannah's going to hit the thing again. So where we're watching, for people that don't know, is right there, because that'll open up. So as that turns, it pushes the points out like that and they spark, and so every time it goes out and sparks, it hits one of those points. It goes spark, 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 or spark, 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 you know what I mean? So anyway, righto, hit the key mate. Go again. No. Righto. Well, that's annoying. Now I'm going to go and find my my volt tester, and we're going to test to see if there's actually power down there, because it sparked before a little bit but not enough. Yeah. Alright, so that wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, but I'll show you the process. Okay, so if you turn the ignition on, Savannah. Yep. Okay, so I got this little tool. These are freaking awesome. You buy them on Temu or eBay or anything like that. Best tool I ever got. So you want to check to make sure there's power, which you'll see that lit up then, and it tells you how much voltage it's got. Righto, there, so 15.8 volts, see that on that tester, which is great. And then I started off with some sandpaper, but it was this light stuff and it didn't do it. So then I went and got some heavy sandpaper and a little file. Now you've got to be careful, right, because I haven't reset the points, right, because when you take some off the two faces of the points, it actually makes the gap larger, so that if the gap's too big it won't spark and all the rest of it. And I also got some ether, so start your bastard stuff, and sprayed that in there because it's not oily, it's just an ether, it evaporates quickly, and this can's almost empty anyway, so it was more like compressed air to clean the stuff away. So now you'll see when our lovely assistant turns the ignition, so we're looking just there again, guys, remember? So hit that ignition, turn it over, Savannah. See, she's sparking heaps now, okay? So, because what happens when they sit, the junk and dirt and crap just accumulates there. When you first buy points, they've got like a rubber coating over them to stop them rusting. So yeah, I know you guys don't come across points very often, but what I might do, if we're going to leave this engine in, I'll buy a electronic, you can put an electronic insert into points distributors to turn it into an electronic ignition, and we'll do that down the track, and I'll show you how to do that. So if you've got an old car to make it more reliable, you can buy a kit, about $100 to change them over. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put the rotor button back in, put the cap back on, put some fuel in there, and the throttle now works. This thing should start and run, and if it does, we'll do some tyres, and it's never going to do a skid. But anyway, put this together, let's see if she makes some noise, guys. Righto, so I've stuck a bit of fuel down the throat, you can see it's wet. Savannah's going to hit the key and she's going to do the whole deal. So go for it, mate. Alright, just hang on. Put some more fuel. Where's the float bowl on this one there? See that little spike bit there? You want to try and pour it into that, because that'll actually fill the float bowl up, which we'll get a little bit in there because that'll make the accelerator pump work. Alright, so hold your foot flat, Savannah. I should probably just do the throttle, but yeah, go for it, mate. If it fires, back off. Whoop, hang on. Come on. I'm full of not enough hot air in me. Jesus. Alright. Still got my eyebrows because it wasn't that bad, but anyway, righto. It's alright, it happens, Savannah, it's fine.
I know it happens.
It's all good. But yeah.
I just didn't want it to happen again like the other one that you did.
No, it wasn't that bad. Righto, alright, I'm going to piss about with this a little bit. Because I need two hands, so I can't hold the camera and stuff, so I'll be back in a second when she runs like a dream. Or an absolute freaking nightmare. Righto. Alright, so here we go. I've set up a little electric fuel pump. So once I touch that black wire onto the negative, like that, see that starts up. It doesn't appear to be any fuel leaks or anything. Okay, but it is drawing it out of that little bottle. I'll take that off. Yeah, I've got a rag here to put the fire out, and a bigger one as well to put the fire out. So if you want to give that a try, Savannah, I won't put the pump on yet because there should be enough in there. Yeah, you do throttle and yep. Give it a bit of a pump. Hang on. Alright, so give the throttle a little bit of a pump and turn the key, and that's it. Keep going. Hold it flat. Go. No. Alright, might have to check for spark again. Doesn't want to play the game, but it will. Righto, now that is a result. I'm happy with that. What do you guys reckon? There's no real fuel leaks or anything. The throttle's stuck. It was like wide open. And I didn't think it was going to start. I didn't have the camera ready and fucking bang! Righto. There's a wild exhaust leak, which is fine. So now we need to, righto, that's good. Okay, I can run with that. We're going to work out the fuel pump now to see the mechanical fuel pump, see how much dirt's in the fuel tank, which is going to suck. Trying to get the clutch to work. So we might look at the clutch next and that way we can use it. How good was that? You guys excited? What a beast. Mad. Righto, we're about to get rained out. But what we've just done is freed up the clutch. So Savannah's pressing on it now. The cable runs down to there. I've put stuff on the inside here. Keep pushing, yeah, that's it. Beautiful, because it's starting to return now. Yeah, because it was just getting jammed before, so it's just a case of work it, and I'll stick some more crap down the cable. So in theory, that's going good. Righto, I've loosened all these wheel nuts off, so I might start packing this up for now. Get these wheels off so I can put some tyres on it, and we should be able to drive this very, very soon. Might have a quick look at the brakes maybe, just before it gets too wet. But yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. It's mad. All right, that all went well. So what have we achieved? So the wheels are off, so we can put some tyres on them. Should be able to drive this tomorrow. Savannah sat there. I've put some spray in the cable, and she worked the clutch in and out, so the clutch works now in and out. I've put some fluid in both brake reservoirs, and there's a little bit of pedal. I'm gonna have to do some brake work, which is fine. The exhaust is absolute toast. Like you touch it and it just falls apart. We've got our electric pump on there now, but tomorrow or next time I come back to it, we're going to drive it tomorrow at least, and then from there I'll pull the mechanical pump off and see what's in the tank. But for now that's good. The motor sounded strong, as you've heard. I reckon we're on a winner. She's pretty good, so yeah, it's going to be mint. So it runs, we should be able to get it to drive. It's got just enough brakes to be able to test drive it. Put some tyres on. She's a beast. I'm spewing about that sunroof, but yeah, so righto. Back with some tyres.